In this episode, we talk about, can you survive in a 2019 world without social media? Welcome to episode 72 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. Today's kind of random fact is that I'm feeling motivated as hell right now. This is down to a few factors, I think, but really, we're using Monday.com for project management and kind of accountability. And I'm enforcing this with our entire team and with myself, including my personal brand. And I'm getting to the point where, if you look at my calendar for my week, virtually every hour, including weekends, is accounted for with something. And that might sound depressing as hell to some of you, but I'm finding it really liberating, where I basically looked at what do I want to achieve? What's the work that's required? And then how can I structure that so it fits in? Because what stresses me out more is when I'm bouncing around from thing to thing and it's unstructured. But when it's almost like I have an invisible manager, because I just look at my calendar and I go, what am I doing next? And this has literally got down to stuff where it's go home at this time and leave the office to go have dinner. At the weekend, it's go and play golf, because that's my downtime to clear my head. Go and work on my personal brand between this time and this time. So yeah, I'm finding it really good. We shall see. I've tried this kind of thing in the past. It lasts 3 weeks, and I feel amazing. And then I stop doing it because I'm a fucking idiot, like most of us are with this stuff, because I'm a human being. I'm feeling so good that I'm really going to try it and keep it going, because it's powerful stuff, guys. Time blocking, project management. Give it a try if you haven't.
This question is from Matt. Can a business start and survive without social media these days?
Hey, Matt, thank you so much for the question. This is kind of going to give you and I deja vu, because I've already answered this question, because Matt is one of the people on my Patreon, one of Tom's tribe, where we have this weekly call every single Friday, which is amazing fun. And we do group Q&A like this. So Matt already asked this question, but I'm very happy to re-answer it for all of you wonderful viewers and listeners of this show and podcast. So I believe Matt is actually talking about doing an old-time nostalgic physical product company, right? Just to give you all context. And he was asking, can he do it without social media? Partly because he really enjoys the old-time kind of ways of distribution and marketing. And partly just because I think he's a bit burnt out on social media. And I can understand that. I think many of us are at points. And my answer was fundamentally, yes, of course you can. So what did businesses do before the internet and social media? It's not no one sells outside of social media. It's just one tool to have in your arsenal. So yes, you can do it. You can get your products in physical brick and mortar stores. You can biz dev with them and find ways for them to distribute it, and they get a cut and all that kind of stuff. You can go to trade fairs. You can go and market locally in all kinds of ways. So absolutely, you can do it without social media. The question is and the deeper question is, should you? And really, that's a question only Matt can answer, because it's his business. I would argue social media can have tremendous value. I think especially for this kind of business where it's got that old time nostalgia in a modern slick world, I think tapping into some of those retro roots in a modern format can actually be very compelling from a content marketing standpoint. So I wouldn't necessarily give up on it entirely, Matt. I think you could definitely utilize social media. I think especially through stuff like Facebook ads and so on, you should be able to target some very suitable people. So you can obviously target by things like age bracket. You can target people who are fans of pages of nostalgic retro stuff. Marketing ultimately is just who are your people? Who are your dream customers? Then what follows that is, where are they? Where do they spend their time? And then how? So how do you reach them? But I need to write that down, keep a spit in Marco. But I'm stepping up my content right now on Instagram, if you've seen it, with these slidable things, and people say how do you come up with content ideas in real time like this? So what have we got? We've got who. I'm sure someone's taught this before, but I don't know. It's just popped in my head. Who are they? Where are they? And how are you going to reach them? So You're going to see that on my Instagram soon as a piece of content. But that's fundamental marketing. And I think why the internet and why social media is so powerful is it makes that more scalable and it makes it easier. You're not traipsing the streets and like going through the yellow pages. You can do stuff super smart with laser focused targeting. So it's more bang for your buck. It's more cost effective. It's quicker. It's more scalable, like I say. So I wouldn't necessarily dismiss social media, but the answer is yes. You can absolutely run a business without all of that stuff. Another option I gave Matt on the live call was like, if you don't necessarily want to do social yourself, some big companies even don't do that. I believe they're missing out. But if you really don't want to do it, then at least utilize influencers and relevant people with audiences who do use it. So you might not have your own platforms, but you could have your own website, which doesn't involve social media, but then you can do partnerships and collaborations with people on social media who have audiences of your potential customers. So if there's some Instagrammer, for example, who's got 1 million people who adore like retro nostalgic vintage trinkets and physical goods, stomach's kind of talking to me there, guys. I think I'm hungry. But if they've got this huge audience and they're highly engaged and they're open to sharing your stuff, you would be nuts not to jump all over that as a partnership. And you don't need them to push to your social media. You just need them to push to your website so that people can check out and buy your products. So that would be my answer, Matt. Question of the day, as we're going nostalgic and old time here, what is one of your favorite memories from growing up? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm really enjoying the YouTube show. If you are too, then be sure to hit the subscribe icon and tick the little bell to get notifications when I post new content on this platform.